Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Dame Vicky here, back with another showcase of some of our fabulous items on the Artisan Marketplace. If you are watching this evening, please say hello in the comments so that I know you are watching with me. And the theme I have picked for today is animals and pets. So I've been having a mooch on the marketplace for all things pet and animal related. So I've got 5 more fantastic items to show you this evening. Good evening, Amy. How are you today? So if you are watching, please like the video. Please share us, get us seen out there, get your products seen. Tell me in the comments how many of you have pets, as today's theme is pets. Or do you keep animals? Do you have horses? Do you live on a farm? Have you got farm animals? You might class them as your pets. So I know some people do. I personally don't have any pets. My kids would love a dog. I like cats, but I'm allergic to them. So that would put pay to that one for me, but I love cats. I'm just going to check we are live on the page. I'm sure we are because Amy popped up and said hello. So just checking I am in the right place and that I am live. Yes, I am. Fabulous. Just like to check. So how has your Thursday been? I keep thinking it's Friday today, but there's no surprise there. All the days are merging into one at the moment, don't they? Don't know what day of the week it actually is. Thank you very much, Amy, for sharing. That's fantastic. Thank you. It feels odd that I will be popping up in different groups and things on people's pages, and as I'm talking and going live, that people all over the place will be seeing me. That's a really weird thought. You would love another German Shepherd. Have you had a German Shepherd before? I didn't know you had a dog or pets. The only pets I've got at the minute are the 2 kids, 2 teenagers. They're bad enough. Right then, so I'm going to pop the first item on the screen and then I'm going to pop over and tell you all about it. So this really caught my eye because I just thought it was a really, really great graphic of a horse and rider. I used to ride many years ago. I worked alongside a lady who had horses. Her and her daughter loved horses, and I used to go to the field with her of an evening after work, or sometimes even in our lunch break, we'd dash off and go and check on the horses. And occasionally, when she went away on holiday, I used to help her look after them. There was one horse in particular, and he had a trachea in his neck. And when she was away, I used to have to be able to, she taught me how to be able to manage his trachea and to remove it and clean it and put it back in. And he was such a beautiful pony. He was so calm. He was absolutely gorgeous. So the only thing is, I wasn't a particularly good rider. I had riding lessons, so that was a little bit of a hobby of mine back when I used to be able to drive. So I used to go to a stables and do riding lessons. I remember the horse I used to ride, but I can't for the life of me remember his name. How bad is that? He was black and white. Can't remember what he was called there. And then I think I may have moved on to another horse after that. Which didn't like me and kept throwing me off, but there you go. So I wasn't a particularly good rider, but it was something that was good to try, good fun. And because I was around horses with my friend, then we would both ride and stuff together. Excuse me a minute, someone's at my front door and I think it might be my daughter can't get in, so bear with me a second. Yes, it was my daughter trying to get in. She has a habit of not taking her keys with her.
I lost them.
You've lost them?
Yeah.
You metaphoried them then, haven't you? Right, so let me have a look at the comments. So let's have a look. I'm a famous dame. Honestly, Amy, I didn't know you had I used to have a German Shepherd. Didn't know that. Yes, Mandy, this is one of yours. Yes, this is your beautiful mug from Lucy Lockett's studio, priced at £7.50. Leah, you'll have to do that in a minute, Bob. And it's just a beautiful image, Mandy, it really is. So it just took me back down memory lane a little bit about my time in with the horses and with my friend. Amy, don't worry if you can't do the links, lovely. That's not a problem. I can pop the links in maybe afterwards. I can always pop them in. I don't even know if I can do it while I'm on now. While I wonder if I can do it into the comments on here. I shall try. Let me see if this works. There we go. I think that may have gone into the comments. Okay. So that's my daughter trying to get her dinner as she's just come in. I've told her she's going to have to wait because I can't do a live in the kitchen and have the microwave on at the same time. So there we go. So let's have a look at this gorgeous mug. So this is a horse lover's mug and it's customisable. So the person can be customised. So you can change how the person looks. Does that mean, Mandy, that you can change the hair colour? Can you change the colour of the clothing? Tell us how it's customisable. Which elements? Can you change the colour of the pony? Can you add a name to it or any text? I just think it's a really, really lovely idea for those that have got horses. So my friend would love this, although she no longer keeps horses. She still is a massive horse lover, and something like this she would absolutely love. And it's a fantastic price. So the mug will come in a white gift box so that he's ready to gift straight away. Or you might want to purchase one for yourself. If you're a horse lover, treat yourself to one. Now this is created by Mandy. And she lives on a farm in Cornwall with her husband Charlie and her Great Dane called Narnia Bug. Narnia is gorgeous. So in 2017 she had an idea which grew and grew. So she decided to purchase a caravan and convert it into a shop. So she now has, I believe you now have a second caravan that you are now making, doing up. Have you finished your second caravan yet? And what are your plans for your second caravan? Because I know your first one is your shop. So is the second one where you'll be going to do workshops and things, is it? Or have you got other plans for it? So Mandy says, yes, the hair, clothes and horse can all be changed to make this fully customisable. And you can also add names. That is fantastic. I think I might get one of these for my friend whose birthday is in September. And I haven't seen her for a while, so I think it'd be nice to send her a little gift. So I'll be in touch with you, Mandy, about getting one of these. So yes, so if you fancy one of these, if you know of an avid horse lover, an avid rider, then purchase one of these over on the marketplace from Lucy Lockett's studio. Right, so next up this evening, we have this Pet Memorial Keepsake key ring. Now, obviously pets are part of our families. They, we bring them into our home. They become part of us, part of our everyday life. But obviously there are times when things happen and we have to say goodbye to them. So you could have one of these gorgeous pet memorial keepsake key rings. This is from Mrs V's Designs and is priced at £2. Now you can choose variations of this. You can have pink photo, pink writing, or blue. So you've got the choice of pink or blue. And you can add some personalisation, such as a name, to these memorial key rings. Now this particular one on the screen says, "You were my favourite hello and my hardest goodbye." And there you have a paw print with some angel wings along at the back. So yeah, you've got 4 variations to choose from, 2 with the photo option and 2 without. So if you don't want the paw print and the wings on it, you can just have wording, or you can have it with both. So if you know somebody who has lost a pet recently and just want to send them a little something to say you're thinking of them, then you could get them something like this to pop it into them in the post. So obviously, you know, pets, as I said, are part of your family, and it's very, very hard when you lose one of them. So these are from Mrs V's Designs and priced at £2. So I think they're a nice little gift to send to someone, or obviously if you've lost a pet yourself, then you've always got a little keepsake with you, attached to your keys every day and everywhere you go. So that is that one. I'm just going to check the comments again, see how everybody is. So your second caravan is going to be a training studio. I think that's fantastic. She wants a third. Yeah, she probably will get a third caravan. I'm assuming you mean third caravan and not a third dog. Or do you mean a dog? Yeah, lovely way to remember your pets when they go over the rainbow bridge. Absolutely, Amy. Yeah, it is very sweet. Excuse me, having a little drink. Just eating a whole pile of salad with my tea, so my mouth's gone a bit dry. Right then, so next up, I thought this was quite cute, quite funny. Obviously, when you take your dogs out and about to do their business of an evening, or you know, early morning, throughout the day, then you may need one of these, a dog poop bag holder. So these are from Crafty Blue Cow and are priced at £7. So this has been embroidered with this little cute doggy shaking his little tushy. So it's fully embroidered, all in different colours. You can actually choose what colours you would like the dog embroidered in. So if you've got a pet, in a, you know, that might be, I don't know, black and white or brown and white or whatever, then you can ask for it to be customised. So when you order, you just need to add your colour into the text box available. These are approximately 4 inches by 4 inches. They are made from vinyl, so easy to clean and hard wearing. So they're handy to hold your dog poop bags in. And this one can hold 2 rolls of bags, and they clip to your keys, handbag, or to your dog's lead. So you've always got it handy. And I just thought it was a little bit of a fun gift. Obviously, you need to clean up after your pooches. So, you know, you must take your bags out with you, and what a great way to just keep them tightly compact and in one space, rather than having to shove bags in your pocket or remembering to take a bag, you know, a handbag with you, or anything that you wouldn't necessarily need to take. And you can just take this and clip it onto your, like it says, dog's lead, and you're all ready to go. You must allow 3 to 5 working days for these to be made, because they are handmade. Now, I can't stress this enough, because We get lots of people expecting their orders are going to be with them within a couple of days. But don't forget, a lot of these items are made to order. Most of us are one person who works from home. We don't all have studios or garden sheds. Some of us work from our living rooms, our kitchen tables, and we are a one man, one woman business. So, orders take time to process. They're not mass produced. A lot of these things are made to order, especially things like this where you can select your own customization. So they're not going to be just ready to put straight into the post. So I can't stress enough that when you're buying handmade, you are buying very often something that is totally unique. So, please bear that in mind and allow enough time for items to be made before they are shipped. And obviously, with the way posting things has been lately with the pandemic, then, things are taking longer to be received as well. But, we are all trying our very best to get items out as quickly as possible. So I just wanted to make that point, because these are handmade items. They're not mass produced in factories, in sweatshops, coming from abroad or anything like that. They're all handmade. So if you know somebody that would benefit from one of these dog poop bag holders, then get yours ordered today for £7. Right then, what have we got next today? We've had that one. I've missed one somewhere. Just bear with me a second. Got myself in a bit of a muddle. So what am I doing next? Aha, here we go. I think I might have had too many pictures open at once on the screen. Right, next up we have this gorgeous dog treat mat. Now this is £25 and it's available from Rainbow Poochie. So these dog treat mats are available, are made from polar fleece and have a rubber backing which stops them slipping across the floor. These mats have been beta tested by a number of families, and fantastic feedback has been given. They are a great way to exercise your dog's mind and their nose and keep them occupied, especially if you're trying to do something. We all know what pets are like, always trying to run around your feet, and you're trying to get things done. So if you can find a way to occupy them for a space of time while you get some jobs done, then this is only going to benefit them and keep their minds active. It's also an ideal way to keep them busy on rainy days. Now, each rug comes with full instructions on how to use them and how to look after them. They measure 60 centimetres long. So the benefits of a treat rug are it helps the dog to be less destructive by focusing their energy, encourages their natural instinct to use their noses to look for food. So obviously you can put food bits in the mat, and that's the idea behind it, is that they then go and seek them out. It helps the dog's mind stay sharp by exercising their brain, and it stops them getting bored, and also can stop them chewing at other items around the house. So if you've got a dog that tends to be a little bit destructive, then this is a good way to stop them doing that and give them something else to focus on. Now you can hand wash these with a mild detergent, so they are going to last you a long time. They must be air dried, and you when they're dry, if you shake them well, it just refluffs all the fabric up, ready for the dog to reuse again and again. As with all dog toys, please supervise your dogs when they're playing with these mats or any other toys, just to ensure that they're not chewing on the fleece, because the idea is they're using their noses to sniff out the food. They're not for chewing. If you let them chew it, then it's obviously not going to last as long as it should. So I think those are a fantastic price, a really good way to keep your dog entertained. Right, I'm just going to have another look at the comments. That's another good point. Yes, Amy. So it helps with the dog's anxiety when you have to leave the house. So if you get a dog that is anxious, and you have to go to work again, or you have to pop out to the shops or something like that, and you're not taking the dog with you, then it's another great way to keep them entertained and helps relieve their anxiety. Now, I believe these also come in lots of different colours, so I think you can select the colours you want. Is that right, Amy? And due to the weight of these rugs, they are delivered by courier as well, so that's just another thing to make you aware of. Oh, I feel like my voice is going squeaky tonight. So I think you can have those in any colours that you want as well, so you can select your choice of colours. I think you just have to message Amy over at Rainbow Poochie and specify what colours you want. Yep, available in any colour, Amy said. I thought they were, because looking at your other photos, you've got them in a couple of different colours. So you've got that mustard and grey, you've got blue and white, and you've got a pink one. So yeah. So again, an item that can be customised to your colour requirements. That's another great idea. Just realised I haven't put the links into any of these other items. I did the first one, so let me just pop the links to the other items in the comments as well. So I've already done the Horse Lovers mug. I've just done the Memorial Keepsake keyring. If I do the poop bag as well. And then if I do the link into the comments for the treat mat. So now is also a great time for starting to think about presents for Christmas. So if you are somebody who does buy your pets a gift for Christmas, then there you go, a few ideas already. With these fantastic mats. Right, and my final item this evening. I've not seen these before in the marketplace, but then, like I said, I haven't got pets, so I wouldn't necessarily look for pet items. So I hadn't come across these. But I know Chrissy's got a Pomeranian. And so I just thought I'd pick this one. So these are Pomeranian key rings, £4.50, and they come with free P&P. I nearly never said that right then. And these are from So Random. So these are embroidered on leather look vinyl and have silver coloured lobster clasps. These are great to be attached to keys or even a bag. So they are a perfect gift for yourself, or if you want to treat yourself, or if you know someone that has got a Pomeranian, then they make a great gift. Now, these also come in lots of other options. So I'm just going to go and have a quick look and tell you what other options you also get. Bear me a second, because I just need to move a few things around my screen, because otherwise I've got text and things over. So, where was the other ones I saw? So bear with me. Those of you that have got dogs or cats or pets, what breeds have you got? if I were to have a dog, I would have a Labrador. And I really love the chocolate labs, so I think I'd have to go with a chocolate Labrador. So these particular keyrings then, they also come in a Cocker Spaniel design as well as the Pomeranian, a Dachshund, a Staffy, a Chinese crested. They look very strange dogs. Never seen one of those before. They look like they've got really long hair. Pug keyrings, French Bulldog, Boxer. Let's see if there's any more. So lots of choice there. So yep, those are the ones that are available at the moment. So if you've got any of those breeds, then you are sorted. So I will go back now and find the link for the POM and pop that into the comments. Hi Liana. Yes, I was showing off some of your products. I've not heard of Chinese crested before. I'll have to go and Google them and find out a little bit more about them because they're not something I've ever come across before. It's just literally seeing your key rings there, all the different ones that you have. So you've got 2 of those. And you've got 2 land snails. Oh my God, are those the giant ones? I know somebody years ago that used to keep snails and they used to have those giant snails. I used to find them fascinating. Mandy Jane has a Great Dane, a Narnia bug. And you have a friend that breeds the Chinese crested and the Danes. There you go. But yeah, I'd have a chocolate lab if I had a dog. And if I had a cat, if I wasn't allergic to them, I like the Bengal cats because I love big cats, wild cats. So I love anything that's kind of leopardy spotted and whatever. Yeah, if I had a dog, I'd have a chocolate lab, and if I had a cat, I'd have a Bengal cat. Although I'd probably be sneezing for the rest of my life because I'm allergic to them. But you have a hairless and a powder puff. Oh, I love to hear about people's pets. The most I ever had as a child, because I never had pets growing up either, because my parents were always working and things like that. My sisters had goldfish, and I think that was about it, but they kept dying. That didn't last many weeks and they ended up dying. So I think my parents persevered for a few weeks and then got to a point where it's like, yeah, we can't just keep going out and buying goldfish randomly every few weeks when they die. So I don't think my sisters looked after them very well, so they didn't last very long. Oh, Amy would love a couple of huskies. Oh, they're gorgeous dogs, aren't they? Yes, another beautiful breed. Liana says you want a pair of cats next. Oh, Sphinx and a, I don't know how you pronounce that, a Loikoi? Is the Sphinx cat the one that's got no fur? Is that the breed? I don't know. I know I've seen cats with no fur. I don't know if they're the Sphinx cats. You had ferrets. Okay. Must admit they're quite cute, aren't they? I know people that keep rats. Lots of people have rabbits. So it's not just about your cats and your dogs. You know, lots of other pets as well. My manager has got a lizard, I think it is. And they're quite cute as well, but I would have nowhere for a tank for those. You have to keep them in a tank, don't you, and have it heated and all those kind of things. And I think it's a little bit more, a lot of upkeeps for some of these pets. A Loikoi looks like a little werewolf. Oh, I'm going to have to Google these afterwards because this is really fascinating to hear of breeds of animals that I've never heard of before. Hi, Chrissy. Yes, it's come up as you today and not Artisan. And I was just showing the Pomeranian key rings and we're talking about pets because that is the theme for today. I decided to go with animals and pets. So I'm just going to take that photo off the screen now. So now I've shown all the items, so I'm just hanging out with people now, and just asking people what pets they've got or what they would like to have. So we've got a vast array of pet lovers in the house. I know, I showed the Pom because I knew you'd got a Pom who every time you go live decides that he wants to bark. But he's gorgeous, is Bailey. He's absolutely gorgeous. It's been a long day today. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping it was Friday because it felt like a Friday and I kept thinking, oh, it's nearly home time. And then I've got a lovely long weekend because I've got 3 days off next week. But of course, it's not Friday and I've got to go to work tomorrow, which is a bit... but then I've got 5 days off. So... I know he's not yours, but you look after him when your daughter's at uni. She'll have to, when she comes back properly, you'll have to get her to look after him. Yes, they do have impeccable timing, but it's so funny because every time it's like Bailey thinks, who's Chrissy talking to? There's nobody in the room, but she's talking to someone, and it's every time she goes live, he decides to start barking, and it's just like he's thinking, well, there's no one here apart from me, so if she's not talking to me, who is she talking to? And it's like, well, I want the attention because you're talking to somebody else. It's just really funny. He just wants to be part of the Artisan family, that's what it is. He's just joining in the chat like we all are. Oh no, Molly started work now, so that's it. You might as well have Bailey as yours then, Chrissy. He's yours now, you've looked after him long enough. Oh dear. Right, so that's my little animal and pet showcase for this evening. I'll be back next week with something else. I think Chrissy may be joining me one night next week because we've got some bits and pieces to show off. And I better go and let my daughter use the microwave because she obviously now wants her dinner. And she can't use the microwave while I'm on live because nobody would hear a thing. And she'd just make a total racket. So, none of your phones, people. Now that's a clever dog that can use the phone. Has she ever phoned anybody embarrassing and you've had to explain that it was the dog? And I bet I didn't believe you. Oh, I bet there's some stories about those funny phone calls. Oh, right, so you're going to join me on Tuesday, Chris? Brilliant. Oh, I've got a really itchy arm today. That's brilliant, yeah. We'll do a duel on Tuesday. We'll have a duel live. So that's me then for this evening, and Amy's off to start a new cross stitch. And I've got to go and finish listing some products, and I've got a cross stitch I need to finish at some point as well. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening, guys. Enjoy tomorrow, Friday, start of the lovely weekend. Not sure what the weather's going to do, but I'm actually going to catch up with some family the weekend, which is going to be lovely because it's my nephew's birthday. He's going to be 9. So I've been invited to my sister's, hopefully for a barbecue, because obviously we've got to socially distance still. So I'm hoping that it doesn't rain, or if it does, we've got a gazebo anyway, so we'll just make the most of it. And it's just been nice to get out from these four walls and not be at work. So have a fantastic weekend, and we will be back next week with some more fantastic goodies. So thank you for joining us tonight, guys, and thanks for sharing as well. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting, and we'll be back next week. Thanks very much, guys. Bye.